Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hanan Ahmed and my registration number is 21T825. Today we are going to discuss about adaptive filters, that is our final assignment. So first of all we introduce the adaptive filters. So the definition of adaptive filters are digital filters with coefficients that are adjusted in real time to minimize the error between the desired output and the actual output. These filters are used in various applications such as noise cancellation, echo cancellation and signal prediction. बेसिकली हम अडॉप्टिव फ़िल्टर डिज़ायर्ड आउटपुट और एक्चुअल आउटपुट के दरमियान एरर को कम करने के लिए यूज़ करते हैं. सो द हिस्टोरिकल बैकग्राउंड ऑफ अडॉप्टिव फिल्टर्स आर इट concepts began to develop in 1960s with the advent of digital signal processing. Key milestones include the development of LMS algorithm by Withrow and Hoff in 1960 and the RLS algorithm later on, where LMS stands for least mean squares and RLS stands for recursive least squares algorithms. So let's move towards the type of adaptive filters. Basically there are two main types of adaptive filters. First one is LMS algorithms, where the second one is RLS algorithm. So let's discuss first about LMS algorithm. The LMS algorithm adjusts filter coefficients to minimize the mean square error between the desired signal and the filter output. The algorithm updates the filter coefficients omega into n using the formula omega into n plus 1 is equal to omega into n plus mu e into n into x of n, where mu is the step size, a small positive constant, and E of n is the error signal, x of n is the input signal, and D of n is the desired signal, and y of n is the filter output. So the step-by-step derivation for LMS algorithm is start with the filter output. As we know, filter output is y of n, that is equal to omega transpose into n into x of n. Then we have to define the error signal, that is E of n is equal to D of n minus y of n, and the last part is update the filter coefficient. So we omega is equal to n plus 1 is equal to omega of n is equal to mu into E of n and x of n. So let's move towards RLS algorithm. RLS stands for recursive least square algorithms. So the RLS algorithm minimizes the weighted linear least squares cost function relating to the input signals. It is more complex than LMS but offers faster convergence. So the step-by-step derivation for RLS algorithm is, first one is initialize variable. So first of all we have to initialize the variables. Let's assume p of 0, lambda and omega of 0. So the next step is, for each time step of n we have to find the priority error, that is E of n is equal to D of n minus omega transpose into n minus 1 into x of n. Then compute the gain vector, that is k of n. Then update the filter coefficients as we done in the previous. Then update the inverse correlation matrix. Then we obtain the final result. So let's comparison between LMS and RLS. So first of all we compare both algorithms by considering convergence speed. RLS converges faster than LMS, and the second is computational complexity. LMS is simpler and requires fewer computations than RLS, and the third one is practical use cases. LMS is preferred in real-time applications due to its simplicity, while RLS is used where fast convergence is critical. So let's move towards applications of adaptive filters. The first application is noise cancellation. Adaptive filters are used to remove unwanted noise from a signal by adjusting filter coefficients to minimize the noise. For example, noise cancelling headphones use an adaptive filter to cancel out background noise. Demonstration is show a simulation of noise cancellation using an adaptive filter in MATLAB or Python. The second application is echo cancellation. Adaptive filters are used in communication systems to remove echoes. For example, VoIP systems use adaptive filters to cancel echoes during calls. The demonstration of echo cancellation is show a simulation of echo cancellation using an adaptive filter in MATLAB or Python. The third application is signal prediction. Adaptive filters predict future values of a signal based on past values. For example, financial markets use adaptive filters to predict stock prices. It shows a simulation of signal prediction using an adaptive filter in MATLAB or Python. The fourth application is adaptive equalization. Adaptive filters adjust the balance between different frequencies in a signal to improve signal quality. For example, digital communication systems use adaptive equalization to combat intersymbol interference. It shows a simulation of adaptive equalization using an adaptive filter in MATLAB or Python. So let's discuss practical examples and case studies of adaptive filters. So let's consider first application, that is noise cancellation in headphones. It explains how noise cancelling headphones use adaptive filters to reduce ambient noise, that is noise around environmental noise, including diagrams and a demonstration. For simulation of this noise cancellation, we can use a MATLAB or Python simulation for noise cancellation graph. The second application examples are echo cancellation in VoIP. It explains how VoIP system use adaptive filters for echo cancellation, include diagrams and a demonstration. It can be simulated through a MATLAB or Python as well. The third example is adaptive equalization in communications. It explains how adaptive equalization is used in digital communication systems to combat intersymbol. It includes diagrams and a demonstration. It uses MATLAB or Python simulation of adaptive equalization. So let's move toward conclusion. It recaps the main points covered in the video, as we also discuss about Lit Handbook chapter 14. It discussed potential advancements and future trends in adaptive filtering technology. It encouraged viewers to explore further resources for more in-depth learning. The references for the above data is from Hyken S. 1996 Adaptive Filter Theory, and the second reference is Woodrow B. and Stearns S.D. Adaptive Signal Processing book, and the third one is recent research papers and online resources on adaptive filters and Lit Handbook as well. By providing detailed explanation, mathematical derivations, practical examples and demonstrations, we have come to know about the adaptive filters. So let's end this video. Meet you in next